This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. Okay. So yesterday we started the database securities. Okay, now and we taken out system privileges, how and how to give system privileges to users. Okay, and now we will take for object privileges. Now, okay. So we said here what now? Object privileges are. Uh, okay. Okay. Okay, right. So yesterday we started database, and we said here object privileges are nothing but these privileges are given by two people. Database admin will give it, and user will give it. You both of you come here, come to frontline. City. Okay, and database admin as well as a user. Okay, no? Right. So these two people are giving these privileges to users. So first I will show you how to give admin permissions to user and next user to user permissions. Okay, now? Now take first one, DBA to user. Okay, now we can see. So admin to user, how he will give it now. For example, let you come back and say, so come to in my system user or admin account. Let you check it out your what kind of tables we have here. And now we can see in admin account, we have so many tables, 154 tables are there, including their predefined tables and etc. Okay, now. So now you see here, DEPT is one of the table of a system. This table belongs to system admin. Now, come to our user. Yesterday we created U11, U11 by U11. But I think we are revoked. Yes or no? So again, I will give the permissions to him. Okay, how he will give it permission? Grant connect to MyDB 9 a.m. Okay, fine. So grant succeeded here, and after that, let me connect now. So U11 by U11, 9 a.m. Grant connected to U11. Okay, you come forward. Hmm. Sit there. Okay, U11 by U11. Okay, so now connected. Okay, now. Now you can see under U11 user, now check it out. What kind, that means how many tables have your observed? U11 user account, we have only one table. The table is called as what now? Test one. Okay. And now careful observe. Suppose this U11 user, he want to access the table of a system. And system account, one of the table is DPT. That means this table is belongs to system, and this table owner, who is the owner of this table? System. He is a owner. Okay, no? Now that table, system table, U11 user, he is trying to accessing now. So when he was going to call here, select star from DEPT. But remember, whenever we call like this means the table should be is ours. When the table is ours, then we are directly calling like this. But under U11 user, there is no table of DPT, and we have a table only test one. So what it was, when you can do executed this one, it's showing error, and what very clearly showing that table or view does not exist. So that means which table are you accessing here? Unfortunate, this table is not there in your user account. That means U1 account is not there. So very clear. Okay, so that means what you understand by seeing of this, one user tables, other users cannot accessible. This is one level of security. Okay, na? So my table you can't access, your table I can't access. So that kind of privacy was there. Okay, na? Right. But now if user want to access our table, then how we want to give a permission? Okay, na? So those permissions are called as what now? Object privileges we call. So in object privileges, what we said four types: select privilege, insert privilege, update privilege, and delete privilege. So the four privileges we have here, and let you come back and see the privileges I'm giving now. So who will give it this admin? So first, you just connect with your admin, user ID and password. And now same, what is the syntax for giving here? Okay, na? So the syntax of this. So don't first observe. The syntax is what now? Grant object privilege name, on which table the table name should be given. Table, or else we can say object name to which user, the username you can give. So your object privileges on which table to which user we are giving. That is the syntax. So based on the syntax, database administrator, what he want to do, he will be preparing query. So grant, suppose he was giving one of the privilege is called as select. That means he was not giving insert, update, delete, only select privilege. Okay, na? Select on which table? Department table to whom? U11. And now we can see grant succeeded. After granted select privilege to on which table? DEPT table to user 11. Then now we can come out and see user 11 will going to access now or not check. Suppose when he was calling like this. See, after granted your permission, but still user is calling like this, select a star from DEPT. When he was calling like this, what happened? This means what now? When we are writing the table name means that is belongs to us. But actually U11 user is not having this table. But after permission also he tried to do like this, but it is not considered. Your oracle is not considered. This table is belongs to someone. Okay, if you're writing means what now? When we are writing like this, when the table is our own, your own table, then you can write like this. But you are not a own table, na? This table is belongs to system. That's why even after taking the grant permission also, still you have to write like this. What is that? This table owner. Who is the owner of this table? Okay. System.dpt. Understand na? Even after taking grant permission also, you need to take a reference name of the owner. Okay, so this table belongs to which owner? So that owner name mention and give. Now access now? Yes. So now who are accessing your U11? U11 accessing DEPT table, but the DEPT table is belongs to whom? System. That means other user table, someone accessing with the name of their reference along with the grant permission. But now admin was given only which permission here? Selector. Suppose if this user again try to do, now he is trying like this, insert into system.dept sending values. Suppose you try to insert some values into this, for example. Okay, na? Now what happens? See whether he can insert or not, check. What happened? Not inserted and saying what now? Insufficient privileges. Okay, na? In the same pattern, if you try to do update system.dept set LOC is equals to, for example, I will give Pune, okay, where department number is equals to 20. Actually, 20 department number, what we have here? Dallas. That I'm going to change now. But what happened, you can see no privileges. If user try to perform delete operation on the department table, system department where department number is equals to 30. So it is also not have a permission. So that means U11 user is having the permission only selector, but not other permissions. Suppose other permissions he wanted. Then what we want to do, again, we need to request to our admin and admin will give the permission to us. Okay, how he was given permission, for example, grant, insert, update, individually can give, at a time all together you can give. Okay, on which table? And U11, for example. After he was given like this, then you can come back and see the permission of privileges. And now we can do, let you come back and see. He can access your table. Yes, of course. He want to go insert now. Yes, of course. Now he was inserted. Yes. And inserted data, if you want to see, let's see. Inserted data, observed now? Yes. And now next after, I have to go, for example, update the 50. I'm going to update now. Yes, it was updated. You can see. So Hyderabad, previously Hyderabad, now it is Pune. And next one is what now here? Delete up. Okay. Now we can go to delete operation. So delete, yes, I have to go for 50 and I'm going to delete. Okay now. And after you can see deleted. So now user, this U11 having all object privileges. Select privilege, insert, update and delete. Okay now. And now, and these privileges are, if admin want to cancel, then what you want to do? We want to say like I have to go for system and line the revoke. Revoke which privileges? All. Suppose you want to remove only select privilege, then you can go to write as select only. Suppose you want to remove your insert privilege, then you can use insert only. So which individual privileges, if you want to remove it or cancel it, then individually can do. But sir, at a time I have to cancel all privileges of object. Then you can use what keyword? All keyword is simply on DPT from which user? U11 user. Yes. Now all are going to be revoked. Now revoked or not, let you test now. Let you test here. Okay. First one, select a star from what now? System.dpt. Yes. Now see, he can't do. Even though you can try off your insert update delete also. For example, you try insert command, not at all. You try with your update command, not at all. You try with the delete command, not at all. Yes or no? So this is object privileges are how to give from admin to user. This is one case, right on below. After class come. And here all I am giving at a time. And otherwise you can say like ORR. Either you can use all keyword also. and then after you have to take your operations one by one. So then these all operations you can perform here. Okay, so this is admin to user. Next, second case, for example, this object privileges can be given to user also. Okay, na? Ah. So how user want to give permissions to another user? Okay, right. Let you come back. When a user want to give permissions, object privileges to another user, let you see what we want to do here. For example, again, our administrator will create one more user. So how to create your user? Create username or 12, for example, identified by U12. So now, okay, invalid common user. Then you have to set your session. Okay, Oracle script is equals to true. Okay. Then after we created. After that, this to this permission to this user, he will give all the permissions like what is the basic permissions are there? The basic permissions we will give it now. Table and what next? Unlimited table space to U12. Okay. And now can you see U12? Okay, he was connected. Okay, fine. But he was new user. So in his account, there is no tables and nothing. Yes or no? Nothing was there. Is a new user. So now to this user, U11 user will give the permission. Which permission? For example, the system, that means admin, will give it one permission to U11. Which permission? Select on DEPT to U11. That means U11 will take the permission. Which permission? Select permission, reading permission. So read permission, you will take it on this table. Okay, from your system admin. Okay. Now you just connect to U11 by U11 and call select star from what? System dot DEPT. So he can access. Yes or no? So now the same permission U11, what he was thinking, he want to give the same permission to another user. So now already he was connected here U11 by U11 and he will apply like the same grant which permission, select on which table, department table, but department table is not belongs to him now. Yes, we have to use a system dot DEPT because this table is belongs to system and to who is this who12. So but here this time this grant permission was given by who? User to another user. Yes or no? But what happened? You can see whether it is possible or not. Check. Not possible. So that means what you understand? Directly user can't give permissions to another user. Directly it's not possible. So when a user want to give permissions to another user, again this user must be take privileges from administrator. Which type of privileges? Granting the permission to another user. So how this grant will be give it? Okay. Now write down below. When a user U11 want to give object privileges to another user U12, then user U11 must be take a permission with a grant option statement. Take a permission with grant option statement from database admin. Okay, now? So what you have to take here, user 11 must be take a permission with which option? With the grant option statement from your admin. Then only possible U11 will give to permissions to U12. Okay. How it will give it? Let you see. So again, I will connect with my admin and whatever the previously normal privilege was given system, This is normal privilege was given. This privilege first I have to revoke. Revoke select on which table department from U11. Okay, I revoke it. So I revoke it, but now they are giving permission like this. So careful observe. Grant select on DPT to U11. Up to here, okay. But what kind of privileges you want to give? Again, you have to give the rights to the user 11. That person can give permissions to another users. So for that purpose, administrator, whenever he was granting permission to the U11, at the time you have to add this statement. Which statement I want to add? With the grant option statement. Okay, now. So now we can see whenever admin was given grant permission to the user with the grant option statement, then what is the advantage of grant option statement? Now this user will give permissions to another user. Understand na? So now here we can say, now we can see grant succeeded now. Okay, na? So now here observe grant succeeded. Now after giving permissions like this, let you come back and see, careful observe. Now U11 by U11 is going to be connected. Is it clear now? After connected, let you see now. Now he will be access or not first check. Who will access or not? U11. Sorry. U11 is accessing or not? Yes, is accessible. So whatever the grant select permission was given to user 11, okay, by your admin, okay, user 11 successfully accessing here. That's okay. But what is this advantage to the user? Now this user have a permission to give another user. Now he will give it or not, you can see. Now the same grant select on what? System.dept to user 12. Now this time possible. And now we can see this time possible. The grant succeeded. Okay, now grant succeeded. Now we can see now this person can access or not. U12 by U12. Now we can write select a star from what is this? System.dpt. Yes. Now he is also accessible. Okay, na? Right down below.
खोके खोके पे खोके मुँह खोटे मुँह खोले मुँह चोदी पे कोडे फिर गोटे पे गोडे हैं दबा के जोटे हैं लौंडे रे मस्ती में फूक जय वीरू जोड़े जो लिखे वो शोले लगा देते लोड़े जो ज्यादा मुँह खोले या चाटे नहीं तोले बस तोले हैं तोले तोले कर ले अग्नि महसूस तो आ मेरे पास आगे राजा इन सांसों के जुए का पासा है बेगम तू मेरी मैं हूँ तेरा पाशा वो रखी है से महफूज तो करियो ना कोई हरकत लौंडे आ जाते हैं मरकर कत्ल है सर पे सड़सठ लाला का जिएगा डर कर आगे का सोच के आज मैं मर कर और उसे जल के
Okay, completed. Okay, now right. So this is how to give it permission, but one point should always be keep in your mind. What is this? With grant. Okay. Now, okay, how he was granted, same as I have to revoke now. So how to revoke object privileges from user. So what is the syntax to revoke object privileges means? Then we are using the command was revoke command and give your privilege object privilege name on which table. So go for table name, otherwise object name, and from you have to give your username. And see now how we need to revoke this permissions now. Let you come back and see. So now U2 and U11, U12 both are having accessing permissions. Yes or no? Uh, Now can you come back now? Suppose your admin will connected here. Okay. Then he will go to do what? Revoke. So revoke select on which table? Department and from who? U11. So you are carefully observed, system given permission to U11. U11 given permission to U12. This is hierarchy. Understand na? But now system is cancel the permission of U11. That means he was canceling the permission of U11. Okay, na? When he was cancel permission of U11, U12 permission also cancelled or not? Cancelled? Not cancel. Cancelled? Why? Because he is the main person. Okay, na? So he given permission to U11. So when the permissions are having this guy, then only the permissions will go to U12. But this permission is cancelled automatically under his permission. That means under U11 permissions, how many user links are there? That all links are cancelled. Got it my point now? Once he was cancelled, the main person, then remaining under this person, how many people are there here? These all people also cancelled. Let's see what happened here. Now I'm going to execute revoke success and come back U11 by U11, check it out. And now he want to call select a star from, okay, system.dpt. What happened? He is unable to access. And the same thing, you just come back here, U12 and U12, and he is also trying to, okay, do this, but he is also not access. Understand now? So under the link, how many people are there? All are cancelled. Right down below. Right down. Okay, completed. Now these are what now user permissions how to give it. So below write down now to view all users in Oracle. Okay, then follow this syntax now. Select username from all underscore users. So whenever I follow this, okay, then what it will happen. So how many what we call users are there? That all users you can go to give it now. So now you can see there are so many users are there, including of your predefined users, and we are creating users like these are all our creation of users now. Okay, now. So now if this users I need to drop now, how to drop here? For example, we are the syntax here, drop user U11, and what we are using Cascade. So now, but what it was happen, you cannot drop administrative users. So again, what you want to do? Alter session set Oracle underscore script is equals to true. Okay, now, right. So now we want to do this, and then after you can go to try. So U11 is drop, and same as you have to drop your uh, U12 also you can drop. Yes or no? And what we have U11 also, U1 also I can drop. So whatever you want it, you can go to drop this. Okay, now? Are you clear? Huh? Yes. And after that, you can see these users are not available. Okay. And now if I'm going to check, so now see U11, U12, these all users are we deleted. Okay, now? Right. So below write down. Okay, right. So these are your what we called grant and revoke commands. That means the DCL language commands are how it was working, and who will take care of this grant and revoke means database administrators. Okay, now yesterday notes uploaded, huh? Check once, all of you. No, no. Okay, right. Now, next one, text hiding, synonyms. Okay, right. So now we can see, sir, what is synonym here? And these synonyms are, okay, in real time, how and where the people are using this. Okay, now, let you see this. Synonyms, sir, we are using especially two reasons the people are using, guys. First reason is what? When you want to, that means we simply called to reduce. Okay, na? To reduce lengthy, okay, table name. For example, in real time, when you're working in real time companies, maybe in your work premises, some table names are very lengthy names are there. So very big names are there. And that much big names, when we want to use in our operations and queries, it was somewhat difficult. It was somewhat difficult to remember and to use each and every operation, select, query, insert, update, delete, alter, create. So this kind of way, the lengthy names are very, very difficult to manage in their work premises. Okay, na? So that's why instead of using lengthy table names, they're using what now? Shortcut names. Why we are creating shortcut? Our work easiness purpose. Our work easiness purpose. Suppose one table name is having, for example, like this, your table you're having here. Suppose college enrollment details. So this is one big name we have for my table. So on this table, if I want to do any kind of operation, so definitely this much big name I have to use in my queries. Yes or no? For example, if you want to write some operation you want to do on the table, for example, select a star from this much big name I have to write. Suppose on this, if you want to insert into this much big name, we have to send some values. Now, if you want to do some update this much big name, have to use some select set so and so. Like we are using what now? Delete from this much big name. So that means what happened when we are going to be performing some operations on this table, then this entire table we need to use. So this is maybe somewhat complex, maybe somewhat head to the programmers. And not only one table. In real time, we are not interacting one table. We are interacting number of tables at your work premises. Okay, na? So in work premises, when you are interacting the 10, 20 tables, then definitely every lengthy name I can't remember. Okay, na? And we can't write every time like this. So to avoiding this problem, first what they will do on this entire name, they're creating one shortcut name is created. For example, CED as a college enrollment details. So that means what happened when I created a shortcut name. This is called a shortcut name. When I'm creating shortcut name on this table, what happened next time onwards, this name only I have to use. So in place of this, I don't want to use this much name. I want to use just a CED. Okay, na? This is one reason synonyms are created. And whatever the shortcut name are you created here, this shortcut name is called as what na? Synonym. Understand na? So that means name, but what now? It is also one type of alias name. Alias name or another name or alternative name we are created. But these aliases or these alternative names are okay directly save under database. Directly save under database as a name of CED. By this case, what happening here? CED is a alias or any other alternative name, but that name is going to be saved in databases automatically. So that means this is which type of alias? Temporary or permanent? Permanent. Why sir we called as permanent? Because your name will be saved under database. Previous aliases also we discussed, but those aliases are not a permanent storage. Those are temporary because those names are not saved into database, but these are saved under database. Understand now? This is one reason where you want to use synonym. Next reason is what now? Another reason to hide, okay, owner name and table name from users. So this is second reason we need to create a synonym. What is the mean by hide? Can you see in the previous example, if just DCL language commands, if a person want to access other person table, then what we want to do? Select a star from system.dat we given. Even though the permissions are be taken, but still we are using system. Yes or no? So that means here what it was happened, system is called as who is this? Warner. Is a Warner or not? Yes. This is your original table name. Okay.
And are you giving permissions to the user like this? Yes or no? So then what happened when user is connecting here, U11 by U11, now he was writing like this to access your table. So that means user 11, okay, he will know it, your original table name. Users are know it my original table name. And this original table name, they knows as well as this table owner. Who is the owner of this table? System. So that means here very open secret here. What is the open secret? The original table name my user will know, and the table owner also he knows. That means users, they are accessing with my original table name and my owner name. So that means there is a, they know that owner and table name, original names are they knows. That means whenever the originals and main names or original names they know, then maybe in the future they can hack my data. Okay, na? In the future they can hack our information now. So that's why what they will do, they're doing what? Hide. Hide means visible or not visible? Not visible. So that means in place of giving your owner name plus original table name, what the people will do, for example, they created S1. So now user is accessing DEPT table of system, not that names. He was accessing with the S1. But S1 means what? User doesn't know. Understand? He will just thinking that it is the original name of table, so I'm accessing. But he don't know this synonym. It is a synonym, and who is the, for what, which table synonym he doesn't know, and who is the owner of this table doesn't know. So that means this is second case to hide your owner name as well as table name from whenever you want to give accessing permissions to users. So in real time, database admins will be using synonyms in these two cases. Understand now? Now write down definition. What is synonym, sir? Now write down. It is a database object which is used to create permanent alias name for table or object name, for a table or object in database. Next one. Purpose Online students. If you have any queries, you stay there. Otherwise, log out. And we'll continue on Monday.